What if I told you that a wrinkle isn't just a line, but a loaded symbol? That aging, something natural, inevitable, and frankly a privilege, has become a moral failing in the eyes of the beauty industry and the public. We slather on creams, poke our faces with needles, and shrink at the sight of a gray hair, all in the name of staying youthful. But who's really benefiting from our fear of aging? And why has growing older, especially if you're a woman, become a cultural taboo? Today, we're diving deep into the anti aging obsession. From ancient wrinkle remedies and 16th century poison peels to TikTok's SPF moral police, patriarchal beauty standards, and the billion-dollar industry built on our dread of looking human. Buckle up because we're about to unlock the truth about aging, beauty, and the impossible standards keeping us stuck in the pursuit of forever young. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Beauty Unlocked. I'm Carissa, and today we're talking about something that shows up in every mirror, every selfie, every product ad, and every whisper of, "You look tired." Yep, we're talking about the obsession with anti aging and the deeper fear that drives it. Now, don't worry, I'm not here to snatch your retinol away. I use it too. But I am here to ask some real questions. Why are we so afraid of looking older? Why do we treat wrinkles like red flags? And how did skincare become a moral battleground? Globally, the anti aging skincare market is booming. I'm talking about $62 billion and growing. We're not just moisturizing, we're rejuvenating, revitalizing, lifting, tightening. Every serum is a promise to reverse time, to stay desirable, to stay seen. And let's be honest, we've internalized it. Every time we panic over a new line or Google best anti aging eye cream, we're participating in a system that equates youth with value and aging with failure. As Amanda Yen put it in Teen Vogue, aging has become a moral failure. And that hits, because when we talk about anti aging, we're not just talking about skincare, we're talking about self worth, visibility, social capital. Let's rewind a bit. Anti aging products are not new. People have always tried to hack time. Ancient Egyptians made wrinkle creams from incense, crushed acacia, and milk. In 16th century France, women used mercury and vinegar peels to smooth their skin, even though it slowly poisoned them. But these weren't just beauty routines, they were survival strategies in societies where a woman's value was tied to her face, and youth, that was currency. In the Victorian era, women were advised to avoid showing emotion to prevent facial lines. No laughter, no frowns, just a pretty porcelain mask. And in 1930s America, Harper's Bazaar ran ads for flesh building creams to plump sagging skin and maintain a youthful, obedient look. What the fuck? The message was clear: stay young looking or risk becoming disposable. So, yeah, ageism isn't new. But what is new? The way it's been supercharged by capitalism, technology, and the beauty industry's ability to monetize your insecurities. Oh my. Here's where it gets real. We're not just afraid of looking older, we're afraid of what aging represents: invisibility, irrelevance, especially for women. Women are often treated as most valuable when we're youthful, desirable, and let's be honest, compliant. That window closes fast, and if you dare to age publicly, the world will comment harshly. Ever notice how a woman over 40 can't post a barefaced selfie without triggering an investigation? Natural beauty or Botox? Wow, she's aging well, but is it all real? And if she has had work done, the judgment rolls in. Why can't women just age gracefully? It's a trap, a rigged system, one that ensures we're always either too much or not enough. Now let's really dig into something we don't talk about enough: the way skin, its color, its texture, its youthfulness, has long been tied to moral and social worth. In the US, white and light skin have been positioned at the top of the beauty hierarchy. That's not just about aesthetics, that's white supremacy wrapped in a sheet mask. As historian Dr. Kimberly Jade Norwood notes, colorism, the preference for lighter skin within communities of color, didn't come out of nowhere. It's a direct legacy of colonialism and slavery, where lighter skin meant better treatment, proximity to whiteness, and higher social standing. In many Asian cultures, too, pale skin symbolized class. If you were fair, it meant you didn't have to labor outside. Beauty was tied to economic privilege. Skin color equaled status. Even in Western fairy tales, skin tone is loaded with moral meaning. Think of Snow White, skin as white as snow, as a metaphor for purity and virtue, as if whiteness wasn't just desirable, it was good. This idea that your skin reflects your character has endured, and now we've just added a new layer: age. Today, your skin's smoothness, plumpness, and glow are seen as reflections of how well you take care of yourself. If you age visibly, the assumption is you're neglectful, lazy, ungrateful. You're not doing enough. Dermatologist Dr. Adeline Kickham, aka at Brown Skin Derm, has spoken out about how the skincare boom often ignores darker skinned people and reinforces unrealistic expectations. She says, we're creating anxiety around normal aging, and we're doing it unequally. Because let's be clear, not everyone has the same access to lasers, fillers, or $300 creams, but we're all judged by the same standard. Now let's talk about the fear itself, because this isn't just marketing manipulation, it's psychological too. There's actually a clinical term for the fear of aging: gerascophobia, and it's real. People with this anxiety will go to extreme lengths to avoid mirrors, panic over every new gray hair, or get trapped in obsessive skincare rituals. It's not vanity, it's dread. And what's wild is how social media has taken that private fear and turned it into public judgment. You've probably seen it. TikTok creators in their late 20s post a barefaced selfie, and suddenly the comments are flooded with, "Girl, wear SPF. She looks tired. She should try Botox." Or my personal favorite, "You've let yourself go." It's not even 40-year-olds anymore. It's people in their 20s being told they're aging wrong. As if letting your face exist without intervention is a moral failure. The Teen Vogue article put it perfectly. We've made aging not just undesirable, but a sign of laziness. If you don't Botox, you must not care about yourself. If you have texture or sagging, you must be irresponsible. And here's the kicker: this commentary culture is gendered. Men go gray and get called silver foxes. Women go gray and get told to fix it or else. Dr. Susan Sontag called it the double standard of aging. Men are allowed to age into power. Women are punished for aging out of desirability. So what happens? We start to internalize it. We micromanage our skin. We perform youth. God forbid we show a wrinkle. But here's a radical thought. What if we did? What if we aged visibly and refused to apologize for it? And now, we're handing that anxiety down to kids. The rise of Sephora kids is a wild symptom of a sick system. Dermatologists are seeing 10-year-olds with chemical burns from retinol. Preteens are asking for preventative Botox. We've gone from wash your face before bed to start anti-aging by age 12. According to Talker research, over 56% of Gen Z and 57% of millennials already feel anxious about aging. We haven't even finished developing brains, and we're terrified of losing youth we haven't had time to enjoy. So we hustle. Serums, acids, peels, injectables. Because opting out of anti-aging now feels like social suicide. It's not just about how you look, it's about what you signal. Are you responsible? Are you trying hard enough? Are you still worthy of being looked at? So let's ask the real question. What if the problem isn't our faces? What if it's the way we've been taught to see them? What if a wrinkle isn't a flaw, but a footprint of a life lived? A smile line from years of laughter, a furrow from decades of caring too damn much. We don't owe youth to anyone, and we definitely don't owe a polished, filtered version of ourselves to stay in people's good graces. I'm not saying ditch your skincare. Hell, I'll be right there with my serums. But next time we reach for the next miracle product, maybe we pause and ask, am I doing this from fear or from love? Because your face is not a problem to fix. It's a story you're telling, and it deserves to be heard. All right, my loves, that's it for today's deep dive. If this episode resonated with you, if you've ever felt the pressure to stay young or the sting of aging shame, know that you're not alone, and you are not the problem. The system that profits off your insecurity, that's the real scam. Until next time, my love buckets, stay hydrated, stay critical, and remember, you're not less beautiful because you're aging. You are becoming more. You'll hear from me again next week with a brand new episode. Bye.
Make it clap, clap, clap. Make it clap, clap, clap. Make it clap, clap, clap. Make it clap, clap. Make it clap, clap.